everybody, and welcome to Cold Takes with me, your host, Dave Speedocho. And I know right off the bat you guys have three questions. One, what the hell is Cold Takes? Two, what kind of name is Dave Speedocho? And three, why the fuck should you care? Well, I can answer two of those three questions for you. First of all, make a long story short, Dave Speedocho is a nickname that I received from a coworker many years ago after a night of drunken debauchery when he completely botched my name. And that's how the name Dave Speedocho came about. I might go into more details on another episode somewhere down the road. As far as what Cold Takes is the opposite of a hot take. A hot take is basically when people give their opinions on something that's popular and trending in the news, whether it be in the world of politics, the world of sports, the world of celebrities. For example, at the time of this recording right now, a hot take would be talking about the death of David Bowie, who just passed away earlier today as of this recording. However, with cold takes, I'm taking stuff that has absolutely no relevance to what's going on right now in terms of popular stories and talking about them. Why? I don't know. I just felt like it would be a fun thing to do. The third question as to why you should listen to this or why you should care, I don't know, but I hope you do. I just enjoy giving my thoughts and opinions on stuff, and hopefully you guys will enjoy listening. Speaking of which, if you do enjoy listening to this show, I know this is going to be the first episode, but if you enjoy it, I'm going to mention this right off the bat and get it out of the way. I do have a Patreon account because right now I will just be putting these shows on YouTube as sort of like a mini podcast type deal. However, I would like to make sort of fuller length podcasts, maybe 40 minutes to an hour, and to host them on SoundCloud. But to do that, it costs money. So, I do have a Patreon account set up. I will have a link in the description box below. So if you enjoy this show, not only would I ask that you like and subscribe to this channel, but please feel free to make a donation to my Patreon so I can host this on SoundCloud and possibly do longer podcasts. You don't have to donate, but I'd certainly appreciate it if you did. And that is the last time that I will ask you guys to donate to Patreon. I just want to put it out there up front, get that out of the way. But I promise that's the last time I will ask you to make a donation on one of my podcasts. Anyways, on to this week's show, the first episode of Cold Takes. Now, Christmas just wrapped up about 2-3 weeks ago. So I thought, what better way to start the Cold Takes series than talking about a weird foreign Christmas commercial that I found on YouTube. You can find this under the title Santa Claus and Death. And as I'm recording this, I'm not sure if I'm just going to show stills from the video or if I'm going to show the full video while I talk over it. But we'll see what happens. As soon as this is uploaded and you're watching it on YouTube, you'll know one way or the other. Anyways, so like I said, this is a weird foreign Christmas commercial called Santa Claus and Death. And I'm not exactly sure what the commercial is for. I don't know if it's for a bank, a credit card, debit card. I know at the end of the commercial, which I'll get to, it shows a card. I just can't tell if it's a bank card, a credit card. So I don't know what the overall point of this commercial is, but let me tell you about this commercial. So the commercial starts off with Santa Claus putting presents under a tree, looking happy, but then the tree starts shaking dramatically, and Santa turns around. And as he turns around, he sees Death sitting on the couch. And he asks Death what he's doing here. And Death responds that he never takes a holiday. Christmas, anniversaries, birthdays. Death does not take a holiday. Santa then tells Death he doesn't have feelings, to which Death replies, "No, I don't have feelings nor time. So if you'll excuse me, I'll just come here to get what I came for. And Death starts to head up the stairs, but Santa stops him and says, wait. Santa then offers Death a present, which Death takes. He's shocked that he's getting a present from Santa, but he accepts it. He pauses and looks at it a brief moment, and then he opens it up, and a big, bright white light shines out of the box, and you just hear the beating of a heart from inside the box. Death then puts the lid back on the box, looks at Santa, and tells Santa Claus, all right, you win. I'm leaving. He then tells Santa, you're right, after all, it is Christmas, even though he just said that Death doesn't take a holiday. And as Death starts to leave, he turns back around and tells Santa to give him 10 more years as a present from Death. So, I guess obviously Death was coming to collect somebody to take their life, and Santa convinced him not to, and it concluded with Death telling Santa to give the person he was coming for 10 more years of life as a gift. Now, like I said, it is a foreign commercial, but it's subtitled, which is why I can tell you what they're saying. I'm not sure what language it is, possibly French or Spanish, I'm not entirely sure. And at the end of the commercial, like I said, a card pops up. I can't tell if it's a bank card, a credit card, so I'm not sure what this commercial is trying to advertise. It's kind of a sweet commercial in a weird, fucked up sort of a way. Anyways, that's going to do it for this episode. Very short, very brief. Like I said, I hope to eventually do longer episodes and to have them uploaded onto SoundCloud. I am working on getting a Twitter account for this series. So once I have the Twitter account up and running, I will put a link for that in the description box down below. If you guys enjoyed this video or have any feedback, please feel free to leave me comments in the comment section below, and I will have another video for you guys in a couple of days. Bye.